Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Um, Welcome in if for the first time, if you're just getting in here for the first time. It's always nice to see everyone or feel everyone, sense everyone here with me. Um, I'm going to do the weekly reading this week from August 8th to August 15th, starting with the day of the eclipse and moving forward. So I'm in not upstate, Western New York, Rochester, New York, visiting my daughter and got to experience the total eclipse just a little bit ago. And that was really neat. We didn't get to see the actual sun because the sun wasn't out, it was all cloudy, but it went into total darkness, and it was fun watching the clouds change and the energy change and the shift and then moving back to light. So I am probably going to do a video after this one about what my thoughts are, my feelings are, my intuition is around what the eclipse signifies for all of us. But let's just get into our reading for the week. And I don't think I'm Carolyn Perry. I don't know if I said that, but I'm an intuitive reader and a channel and do some past life healing work. So if you're interested in any of that, just let me know. The information's down below. So the cards for the week, I usually pull five cards. I already have done that and kind of get an essence of what the week is going to be. So moving into the week, it's moving more into your divine feminine essence, it doesn't matter what your gender is. The divine feminine is that inner knowing, that inner voice, that inner guidance, and listening much more to that and allowing that to be what guides you and what you move with. So I think we're all have been healing and moving much more into that. So for a long time, the divine goddess, the divine feminine, has been shoved down within all of us, within our society, within each of us, not feeling safe to have that, to go with that intuitive knowing, and to just kind of going with the status quo or what we're supposed to do. But this is about moving into a different time, and I think that's what this whole time is about. I think it's part of what the eclipse is about. It's moving into a time of really listening to that inner knowing, that inner guidance, and letting go of the things that have held you back, the things that have made you question, the things that have caused you doubt, as far as following that. So I think there's a real shift right now, and within this week you might find that you have kind of more of a nudge in the sense of like your intuition and where you need to go and what you need to focus on and what is important for you, and healing some of the places where you have felt defeated or held back, where you have felt that that you don't have that strength or that courage to move forward in that way. I just pulled one extra card because the last card was about a decision that was needing to be made. So, and that card kind of focuses more on relationship and the balance within a relationship. So let me go through the cards, and then I can kind of explain what I'm seeing here. So the first card that we have is the Queen of Wands, and that's really that stepping into that power as the divine feminine, but also finding your inner knowing, your psychic ability, your guidance in that way, and really embracing that. And then you have the High Priestess, which is very similar. It's finding that flow, finding what's been in the darkness, what's coming to light for you, what is it that makes sense for you, and where you're being guided in that way. I feel like this is kind of coming to a clarity and an awakening that you maybe didn't have before, but it's very much from a spiritual place. This is the Ten of Wands, which is that beaten down, burdened feeling. Like this is kind of the world stuff that holds you back, that's kept you moving along in a certain way that may not have fit for you. And this is like a time to release that. The 10 is the closing of that chapter and moving into a new beginning in that way. This is also, for me, feels like it's coming up to be healed. This is that defeated thinking, like the lack of courage, the lack of feeling the strength to be able to do something, the lack of clarity in being able to do that. This is what's coming up to be healed. Because when you listen to that inner voice, when you listen to that deeper guidance, this this no longer has a place. It's like following this moves you out of this old negative thinking, this the stuff that held you back as for in your life. And this is coming into some clarity about a decision or a place or a movement in a direction. So there's like a deeper inner clarity around this. Some people see it as a choice, but to me, when I read this card, it's coming to peace of mind about something. So I kind of wanted to get clear. That was why I added another card. It's like, well, what are you getting peace of mind about? And we got the Lovers. So if you're question is around relationship, it seems to be that there's some movement towards clarity around how to get closer to this more balanced relationship energy. If it's not around relationship, it's the divine feminine and the divine masculine within all of us being more balanced. So it's the divine feminine is the inner voice that we just talked about, listening to that guidance, and the divine masculine is the one that acts on that. So there's more of a balance within us. And either way, even if it is that you're questioning around relationship and calling that in, or wanting more balance in the current relationship, it starts with the balance within us. So it starts within us listening to what it is that we feel guided to do and where we feel guided to go, and then acting on that and moving toward that. And as that balance happens within, then we call that to us on the outside. So there's more of a balance within relationship on the outside. So this is a very, very sweet and lighter energy than what we've been getting in the readings this month, or the previous month in March, because we're into April now. So even the beginning of April reading last week was a little bit more intense. It was all about introspection and going within. I feel like some of the energy of the eclipse is shifting that a bit for us this week. So it's lifting us and moving us into a more abundant energy. And it's encouraging movement with what these cards are saying, to really listen to what is that inner part of you, that inner part that is calling to you. What is it that it's telling you that you deserve, and feeling and sensing and letting yourself be connected to? Where do you feel guided to go with that? What is it that you feel guided to do in that? And so just pulling a few other cards. I'm pulling from the Dolphins and Mermaids deck, and the card that we got is Worthiness. Know that you deserve to receive good in all ways. And so that's some of this old thinking, this old negative thinking, this old burdens have to do with the worthiness, like feeling like somehow you weren't, it wasn't okay for you. And it may be from this lifetime or maybe past lives, that where you took on this feeling of not feeling worthy or okay to receive what it is that you're calling or wanting for yourself. And that is coming up to be healed. That is what you're moving out of. And the next card that I pulled is Willpower Hamiel. And this is the Angels of Atlantis deck. Hamiel. The Willpower card. And I'm going to read this to you because I don't know these by heart. Just like the great whales of the ocean's deep, swimming in Mother Earth's tears, you are asking to bring willpower into your life in order to achieve the possibilities of glory. The ancient souls of these beautiful sea creatures bring them to the flow of the universe. This reminds us that all is well in the divine matrix, and so take heart from their example. If your will is not currently flowing for you, ask Hanuel for loving assistance, and you will feel the ruby ray force flooding through you, giving you such strength of purpose and healing that you will once again feel clear to admit your magnificence in the world. Chant Om 3 times for greater clarity. So I think this is just again, this message of everything is exactly the way that it is meant to be. And there is a shift now into calling in what it is that you're wanting, and that the sense that you're being supported with that. Whereas I feel like some of the healing from the past was the sense of not knowing that you were worthy for that, so that you're moving into a time now where you can connect with what's available for you, the support that's available for you, and being held by the universe to receive what it is that you're asking for. So that's the reading for the week. It feels really good. It feels really much lighter. The energy feels lighter. It feels much more of moving into really knowing that you are worthy to have what it is that you're calling to you. And this is a shift into starting to pull that toward you. I love this. If you're interested, I do personal readings. The information is down below. Also, I'm a past life healer. I help you to do past life healing by helping you to go to places where you may have had some trauma, or held on to some things that still need to be healed and that are affecting this life. And if you're interested in any of that, certainly check out my webpage. Send me an email. Let me know that you're interested, and we'll find a time to either talk about it more or to set up an appointment. Thank you for everything, for being here. I'm really enjoying connecting with all of you. Send me a comment, do a like, subscribe. Let me know if there's anything that you want more of, or that find interesting that, I've offered so far. It's always fun to hear your comments. And I will be, I think, doing another reading around like what was the eclipse about, and doing it. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me. I don't know what that's about. Clearing away, detoxing. But yes, just going to try to maybe do another reading, do another video around what the significance of the eclipse is, just from a channeled perspective. I don't know astrology. That's not my area, but just kind of bringing in what the channeled message would be around that. So if you're interested, check that out. And I'll try to put up another reading meditation this week at some point in time. And I look forward to hearing from you. Thank you. Have a great week. Bye-bye.